In this video, we're going to be decoding the symbol of the double-faced eagle, which is found on the Rothschild's family coat of arms. We see it in the Roman Empire, and we also see it in the 33rd degree of Scottish Rite Freemasonry. So let's get straight into this symbol and decode what this means. Freemasonry is considered a craft, and this craft is about reconstructing yourself. In fact, the word mason means builder, because every day we are building our mind's prison or our mind's freedom. Plus, you are a creator of reality. You are contributing towards the building project on the earth. You are a builder of yourself and reality, a creator. In Freemasonry, they use the allegory to teach the initiate a process of self-mastery. In Freemasonry, the allegory is that the Temple of Solomon is broken, and this broken Temple of Solomon needs to be reconstructed. But this is symbolic. The Temple of Solomon is yourself. You as an individual are the broken temple, as you have forgotten who you are, why you are here on this earth, and your mind has many limiting belief systems and restrictions on it. Therefore, we are the broken temple that needs to be rebuilt and reconstructed. The 33rd degree is the highest degree in the Scottish Rite system of Freemasonry. Therefore, this logo represents the state of consciousness the 33rd degree Mason is operating at. It is symbolic of their level of mind, their level of self-mastery, their level of awareness. This symbol is a very powerful symbol that you can use to also find your personal power. Now, of course, this is my interpretation based off my years of studying symbolism and connecting the dots. If you feel like I miss anything, please leave a comment in the comment section to maybe add to my points. The first of all thing that I see in this symbol that reveals a great power of mind is the eagle. The eagle itself is a bird, and a bird can go on the ground and in the sky. In a symbolic sense, this represents the body and the spirit, the ability to transform from this earth body and then also access astral projection and the spirit. The bird sees things from a higher perspective while it's flying in the sky. If you're only in the physical body, your perception of reality is limited to the ground. We do not see much from the ground. This is all symbolic to a level of mind. The bird can see things from above. It sees the earth from a top-down view and sees the whole, sees things from a higher perspective, symbolic of the mind of a 33rd degree Mason who understands who they are, what reality is, what consciousness is, and the human psyche. Their level of intelligence allows them to see reality from a higher perspective, and they also have the mindset of seeing things as a whole, which is a great truth. We are all part of a greater whole, the unfolding of creation that is taking place in the present moment. We are all unfolding creation as a collective consciousness, and we are part of a greater whole building project. So this bird, or the eagle, is symbolic of seeing things from a higher perspective and possessing a higher consciousness. The double-faced eagle, one eagle looking left, one eagle looking right. This is symbolic of the past and the future, mastering time. The way an individual masters time and masters the power over time and gains their power over it is by using the past and the future. The way we master time is by looking into our past and see what thoughts, emotions, and actions have led us to this very moment in the present moment in our lives. By looking into the past, you can see what thought, emotions, and actions have led you to this very point in your life and see the mistakes in your thought processes, the mistakes in your emotions, and the mistakes in your actions. You can extract wisdom from the past of your past and apply that wisdom in the present moment to then change your future to a better future for yourself and the collective consciousness and your contribution towards the creation taking place on the earth. That is how an individual masters time. You can do this through memory work. Every time you go to sleep, go through your day backwards. Follow the events backwards. What this does is literally create new neural pathways in your brain and allows you to strengthen your memory so you can remember more. Memory work is massive in Freemasonry based off my research. They make you do rituals, memorize rituals, because they're trying to develop these different aspects and cognitions of the human mind. We see that the double-headed eagle is looking left and right, but then joins. This is symbolic of unity of duality, unifying duality. And the only way you can do that is by connecting with pure awareness without distortion of the mind and body. If you turn off your body, it goes to sleep. If you turn off your mind, you go to sleep. But if you can turn off your mind and body, then who are you truly? When you turn off your mind, you're no longer your belief systems, your name, your job, your reputation, your status. You are this pure awareness who's observing the mind. So in meditation, you realize you are not the mind. You are the awareness, and the awareness is singular, and the mind thinks in dualism. So this is symbolic of unifying and seeing things through the lens of the awareness and not the mind, because the mind can produce illusions. So this is symbolic of a state of consciousness of the 33rd degree who sees everything as oneness. We are all one witnessing consciousness experiencing itself. However, this witnessing consciousness is molded differently through the mind. My mind has gone through memories, traumas, events, and belief systems, which makes my mind unique to you. But when we all turn off the mind and connect with pure consciousness, the pure awareness, then we are all, on the deepest level, actually one. The universe is one. This is symbolic of seeing and perceiving that reality and truly maturing that understanding in your consciousness. We also see that the double-headed eagle is standing on a sword, which is a tool. The tools that you possess in life are aspects of your consciousness. Your thoughts are a tool. Your emotions are a tool. Your actions are a tool. These tools are creating and building your reality, and they're also building your soul, building your consciousness. But we see that the double-headed eagle is standing on top of the sword, the tool. The sword is a powerful tool. So this is symbolic of power on the surface level. But if you go deeper and decode the symbol, it reveals something way more powerful. The sword carves through things. It's also a very murderous tool. If you hold a sword towards someone or something, you hold power over it. It is a symbol of power. And that power that you possess is, in fact, the mind. The mind is the powerhouse of control over reality. The mind is the most radiant force in the universe, as all things respond to the mind. The emotions, the body, and physical reality itself responds to the mind. The mind holds power. Matter is a physical manifestation of mind. The reason why the sword is the mind is because it's associated with the air element. When you swing a sword, you're moving this through the air. And if you've read the Book of Wisdom Volume 2, you understand that each element is corresponding to a different body of consciousness. Air is associated with the mind, the mental body of consciousness. Water is associated with the emotional body of consciousness. Earth is associated with the physical body of consciousness. Fire is associated with the spiritual willpower body of consciousness. Therefore, what we're looking at is the intellect. We're looking at gaining control over the intellect, the mind, thought, banishing all negative thought power from the mind. Think of it like this. You are tapped into a live stream of consciousness, and this live stream is flowing into you in the present moment. Your mind directs this creational force, this flow of consciousness and power. You can use that mind to think about negative things, anxiety, depression, or you can use that power that's flowing into you for the positive only. The universe does not create what you want. It creates what you are. What you put in is what you get out. Your reality is a reflection of your mind. So it's about using this tool for the good. For example, no negativity even has any space in my consciousness. There is no negative thought that pulls me down. And if there is, I banish it instantly and remove it. So this is about gaining power over the mind and using the mind as a tool to carve your reality with the sword. This is your power. This is your sword. Below we see a banner that says Ordo ab Chaos. Most people see this and understand it as order out of chaos. And yes, it is linked to, obviously, molding society, manipulation. However, on an internal understanding of order out of chaos, it's something much more powerful to the individual. Most people see order out of chaos and see the manipulation that takes place on human consciousness, which is very true. The ruling powers create chaos or a problem in society, then they produce an order and a solution to mold society towards their agenda. That's order out of chaos. However, to the individual, this represents something much more powerful that you can take advantage of. Ordo ab chao, order out of chaos. This is understanding that reality comes from chaos and physical creation is the order of that chaos. The mental plane is chaos. It's just simply pure thoughts, random thoughts. But the physical world is the order out of that chaos, the darkness coming into light. To you, for example, when you first start your journey of self-mastery and spiritual awakening, you are in chaos. My mind was in chaos. My mind had many limiting belief systems. My mind used to think random thoughts unconsciously. I used to take random actions, unknowingly create my reality and produce chaos. That chaos needs to be ordered. So when there is chaos in ourselves, with different aspects of our minds and subconscious, we need to produce an order so that we can gain power over the mind and over our thoughts, emotions, and actions, the three forces you have 100% control over in your reality. If you try and control anything else other than your thoughts, emotions, and actions, then you are breaking natural law. The only things you have been given power over and to control is your thought, emotion, and action, your mind, your heart, and your body. Order out of chaos is about transforming yourself. When you're in a chaotic state, you have to produce order to transform yourself and change your level of consciousness. If you have chaos in your life, you must produce order. And this is how self-transformation occurs through an individual. Order out of chaos. Now, yes, it is also linked to human manipulation, as this applies to everything as above, so below. Above, we see a triangle with the number 33 and light emanating around it. This triangle is highly symbolic of the element of fire. The upright triangle is fire. The downright facing triangle, the opposite to this triangle, is associated with the element of water. The reason why this is an upright facing triangle with the number 33 in it is because fire is associated with dissolving. If I place this pencil in fire, it will burn this material into its raw form. Fire is about removing the illusions in our mind to gain power over it. It's about dissolving all the illusions in ourself, the false belief systems, the negative subconscious programs and thought patterns. This is about destroying them and producing order out of them. It's about removing the veils of consciousness so you can figure out who you truly are. If I burn this down, it will reveal its raw essence. It's the same with consciousness. If you want to figure out who you truly are beyond your mind, emotions, body, then you have to remove the veils of consciousness. You have to dissolve the mind by meditation and stillness. You have to dissolve the nervous system by keeping very, very still. And you will connect with pure awareness and can connect with lucid dreams and out-of-body experiences. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. If you want to find a needle in a haystack, you don't go looking through the haystack to find the needle. You burn the haystack and the needle reveals itself. That's how you truly connect with who you truly are. And this is why it's associated with the number 33 also, because the number 33 is the symbol of rebirth. Jesus dies at 33 and ascends to heaven. The human mind is fully developed at the age 33. Ice melts into water at 33 degrees. It's symbolic of transforming states from death to rebirth, rebirthing the self. And this is how you rebirth yourself, by figuring out who you truly are. Because when you actually figure out and have an out-of-body experience, or you figure out who you truly are, you go through a mental rebirth. Everything you thought once was true has been completely burnt away, and now you are reborn into a new mind and a new perception of self and reality. So it's about being reborn again. At the 33rd degree, you are reborn again by the understandings that and experiences that you've had with yourself. And the crown is a symbol of mastery. People in position of power wear crowns. It is a symbol of power over something. This whole symbol reveals your own personal power, the level of power that the 33rd degree Mason has over themselves, not over other people, but themselves. But of course, once you gain your personal power, you understand how the mind works. You can use that against people. It's how you use the knowledge that determines whether you are bad or good. Again, if you think I've missed anything, leave a comment in the comment section. Please like, comment, and share if you love this content. I'll see you in the next one, and if you wish to get your hands on this book, I'll leave an Amazon link in the description.